And welcome back. We did promise you entertainment on the show today. It's been quite some time, and yeah, it's always good to have, new faces, new talent, up and coming talent, and I love supporting local, right? Yeah. So for this next segment, our first act, his name is Carson. Carson the Arsonist. We're going to talk a lot about that name because I know a lot of people probably saying, "What, he going burn down?" No. But I think after Carson performs, you'll get the gist of why he calls himself Carson the Arsonist. So what we're going to do is open this next segment with Carson performing one of his songs. You good?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, what's the name of this song that you're going to do while they cue the music for us?
It's called No Slacking.
No Slacking.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes,
Continue. Okay. I know they're trying to cue. All right, so I'll just go straight to the point. Why did you choose Arsonist?
Well, I didn't really choose the name.
Uh-huh.
It was kind of given to me.
Okay.
Since I went to do a mixtape by MBYs, and artists always have a lot of things with the names, and some people might have that name, and I used to go by the name Spanish Boy before.
Spanish Boy.
Yeah, I was given that name by my friends because I used to go to Venezuela and visit grandma.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
MBY just come up with the name. You just like the Arsonist, because I guess you'll see because why.
Yeah. Well, we're waiting.
Yeah.
Next time you wish to. Drill, Carson.
I'm waiting to hear first.
I know.
But I'm curious. What part of the island are you from?
St. George's.
Okay.
Yeah, live in Cali, it's close to the airport.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what have been your influences?
Well.
Or who have been your influences?
Well, my environment on a whole. Yeah.
Okay.
Just the people around. One person I like to observe. So that kind of influences the music a lot.
Right.
Okay.
You write your own music.
Yeah.
Excellent. I was just about to ask him something and I lost you there for a second. Classic Lexan style.
Okay. Why did you? What motivated you to get into music? What was it?
I always liked, since primary school, I always liked writing poems.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
I always write poems, and I was like, one day I was like, let me see if I could, And I went on YouTube. I got a beat.
Lex, which one is he singing?
Hit up my friend, and it was like.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're getting ready to cue one of your songs. Which one is your first song that you're going to treat us to this morning?
No Slacking.
No Slacking. No Slacking. Have you had opportunities to perform in public events?
I did a performance in an open mic that Groundation Grenada had.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, and what was that like?
The response was good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Good.
That's good.
Good.
But I mean, how was it for you? Were you nervous?
Well, I was kind of nervous, and then I recognized everybody was into it. I was like, just
Right.
Okay.
So I'll just give you the fuel
yeah,
to create more fire. You get it?
yeah.
That's fantastic. And you have, you pretty much call yourself a hip-hop R&B artist, right? Slash
rap.
Because you rap. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. You rap as well. I'm hearing something. Okay. All right, folks. Carson the Arsonist right here on Chit Chat.
Yo. What's the reason for submission when they inflicting pain? The only reason for aggression is cerebral train. If you ain't with it, then you only got yourself to blame. I'd rather die 1,000 years of death before I live in shame. Before I'm living vain, I'd rather have them know my name, knowing that I speak the truth and never with the foolish games. There's more to life than designers in the freshest days. Teach your kids how to dress, don't ever teach them how to pray. Could you explain this? Now who's the leaders of today? The government just fill their pockets with their selfish ways. They build their houses on the hills while looking down, they smile and wave. Think it's time we free ourselves from this mental maze. Never allowed mods, so I'm killing them with silence. I use success while they retaliate with violence, which only goes to show a common thing in common sense. Can comprehend the words I speak that's evidently dense. Keep my circle small so there's no hate within the circumference. Always riding solo and catch me with a bunch of friends. I stay positive like 9 times out of 10. So from the bull, I run like a reverend, trying to get away from the devil, wanna make him sin. But all the good lives beneath the cores of his skin. Don't be discouraged, just tilt your head and lift your chin and say it loud, I'm never gonna lose again.
Wow.
Nice. If I had really stretchy hands, I'll give it a okay.
Yeah, very impressive.
Wow.
Very impressive. The lyrics are very profound.
Very.
And when he said that he started writing poems, it reminded me of Talpri, because that's how Talpri started. And persons who do that, as opposed to who are just songwriters, you find the lyrics are a bit more profound, a bit more complicated, and very impressive.
Wow.
And then, well, musically nice flow. I mean, you're not struggling with the phrasing and so on. Very impressive. Very good.
See, that's why I have a kid. I have one eye. You have another eye. You know what I mean? But I know you said you're influenced by your environment, clearly in the lyrics that we just heard. Tell me about some of the, why did you focus so much on this particular genre, hip-hop, R&B, rap?
Well, I started off doing dancehall music, and because that's what I was exposed to.
Right.
And as I went along, as I went to secondary school, because I started from primary school, right? I went to secondary school, and then guys was doing rap, and I was like, yeah, I think this is it, yeah. So I started doing rap, and that was just the best thing. Like, that was the best way for me to express myself, because I couldn't express it as much in dancehall. Right. I was more bouncy and
yeah. This is nice.
Yeah. What the lyrics though? I mean, obviously there's the social take. I mean, dealing with ills of society. Why you chose that versus what everybody else does, the party and the drinking and so on?
Yeah, well, that have a lot to do with my family too.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up in a family with some good morals, I should say. And everybody just on a positive side, so kind of gravitate towards that instead of the
But we do know you do song for the ladies too.
Yeah. Well, the next song?
Yes. Now, folks, we're chatting with Carson. Carson the Arsonist. He is one of the new up-and-coming acts, I like to call him, on Ireland. You can check him out. I know you got some. You have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So folks can just type in the keyword.
Yeah, just type in Carson the Arsonist. Yeah.
Right, and they'll find you there. Anywhere else on social media that people can find you?
Facebook. Carson Arsonist on Facebook too.
Right. Good. What do you hope? I mean, you have all this talent, and now you're slowly starting to share that talent that you have with not just Grenada but the rest of the world. What do you hope to achieve, let's say, in the next 5 years?
Well, to me, it's like a race to save humanity. Everybody is always on the negative side. Well, not everybody, but the majority. And they say majority rules. I'm trying to change that. Let's reverse the negative. So hopefully, in the next 5 years, people start to listen to music more and have more understanding of what it's all about.
And I'm telling you this based on a lot of what's happening now in hip hop, especially where the lyrics is just shoot and the drugs and and apart from that, I mean, a lot of guys, they don't really flow as smooth. Everybody have arguments. Who's the best rapper? Who's the best? But I think it would be good for you to just create impact with what your focus is, and don't lose that. Dexter, is there anything else you'd like to find out about Carson?
He mentioned good moral values, but it has to be a little bit more than that. Like, what motivates you to do what you're doing? Because you're young, obviously impressionable, influenced. You could be influenced by what is happening, around you in your environment. But why do you choose to go, well, what we could say is a less glamorous route, instead of singing about the bottles and the women and so on? You look at, I'm in love with the cocoa, those kind of things.
That's what came to mind just now
too, Why as an individual have you chosen that more more social,
Yeah.
more solid path?
Yeah, well, where I live now is in the hills, right? That is a place where you don't have no cable, no internet, you know. So
Sometimes
it's a more primitive lifestyle, and that is the style. I just like that.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I
Fantastic.
just really like.
Okay,
but
well,
it is refreshing.
it is very, 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 very. So your next song, Souvenirs?
Souvenirs, yeah.
All right. What's Souvenirs all about?
Is a love story.
Ah, okay. Don't say more. We'll listen to the lyrics. Carson, it was a pleasure having you here.
All right, thanks
Say
for
hi to your
having
cousin for me. You know who I'm talking about, right? And let's just keep in touch.
Yeah.
Keep in touch. All the best. All right, folks. Here's Carson the Arsonist once again with Souvenirs.
Yeah. Yeah. Thought what we had was real. That's how you made me feel. You told me love is just a gamble. Now I get the deal. You said you'll never leave. I peeked the possibilities. Know that you're gone. I finally got my mind at ease. Not like these egotistic humans, so just let me be. Alleviate the pain and get away from mental slavery. They took away the peace and love. They love to see us bleed. Not speaking of the sex, but you should really peep the potency. I pray that someday those beautiful eyes will help you see. Don't go the wrong way, cause not all kings are meant to lead. It's been a long day, and frankly I just need your drugs. The metaphorical way of saying I'm in need of love. Guess love is just a souvenir. Cause we can never fall in love if we live in fear. And we can never fall in love if we live in fear. And we could.
Hey, woo! Don't forget, if you need to find out more about Carson the Arsonist, he's got his YouTube channel set up. Just type in the keywords, Carson the Arsonist. Support this young, amazing talent today. Well done. Well done. You're fantastic. All the best.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're
Congrats on
welcome.
the work so far. Keep up
You're
the work.
welcome.
Very impressive.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you again.